sort of joining in, but we will get going. We're going to start standing. So this is like a mat fusion tonight. So a little bit of upper body work, lunges, squats, some non-Pilates type movements fused in. And I'm Gemma, by the way. So let's come up to standing with your strap or towel or whatever you've got. And just have your feet about hip width apart. Hi, welcome those that are joining. Come on in, grab a strap or a towel or some kind of thing to help with warming up. Okay, so have your feet about hip width apart and just reaching the arms up to about shoulder height and then back down. And then if you come up a little higher, it's good. If you've got any shoulder issues here, you may not come all the way up. So just find a range that's good for you. Really standing tall, pushing the feet through the mat. Good. Let's do 4 more. Maybe the arms go back even further past your ears. So you're stretching it back. Good. 2 more. And 1 more. Good. Bring the arms down to about shoulder height. Bend at the elbows to pull the towel to the chest. And stretch out. Pull, stretch. Good. In, release. In. So now you should be already feeling a bit of heat in your shoulders. Good. 2 more. And 1 more. Good. Take the arms all the way up. Bend your elbows. Now I'll show you from the side. I'm going to try to take the towel behind my head, which is a lot to some shoulders if you're tight. You may instead bend the elbows and bring the towel in front. So see what feels good for you. You can alternate between the two, coming forward and back, or stick to pulling it back if you feel okay. Good. For 4, 3, 2, last one. I can see a puppy dog. Cute. All right, release down. And just reminding, I think some of you might still have your microphone on, so just turn it to mute just in case there's any disturbance. I forgot to mention that. Yeah, cool. Okay, so now we're going to add legs to this movement. We've got a puppy dog joining. No, come back. So let's add some legs. So I'm going to bend my knees and then come back up. So bend. If you've done your reformer Pilates, just try to mimic some leg work before we lie down. And 4 more. Good. And 3. Press up. 2. Good. 1 more. Hold it here. Good. Now I'm going to step my left leg, or it doesn't matter, just step one leg back. Straighten up. I'm going to take the towel behind my head as I lunge and stretch up. You might choose to bring the towel in front. So I'm bending my back knee to go down and up, down and up. Keep going. 4, 3, and 2. Last 1. Good. Now, hinge forward. The arms are next to your ears, or maybe a little lower. My back leg comes in and out. In and out. We bring the towel in as the knee comes in. We stretch back. In, out. Good. In and 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Take the towel around to the back. We stay in this sort of forward lunge. I lift the arms up and down. Lift, lift, lift. Good. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Can you come on to this front leg? Balance. Reach the arms back. Woo. Hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo. Shake it out. So we have the other leg. I'll stay facing side on. So step the other leg back. Reach up. Good, so now we're going to take the towel down, press up, down, press up. You could bring the arms down in front if this was too much on your shoulders. Or keep it behind for 4. Reach, lift, 3. Up and 2. Good, 1 more. I hinge forward. My back leg comes in and out with the towel. In, in. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Take the towel around to the back. Good. Keep leaning forward, lift the arms. Up and down. Lift. Lift. 6, 5, 4, 3. Good. 2, 1. Keep the arms lifted. Come forward. Balance. Hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You should be warm to relax. Okay, come back to face me for your side arm. And let's just add some rotation and a nice sort of swinging action. Twist, twist. Good. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, good. You can pop the towel down onto the floor. Let's work our way down to the mat. So I'm going to come side on. We're going to reach up and we're going to take a little roll down here. See how you're feeling in your spine. You may just want to roll down a partial way down. I'm going to do that just to ease my back in. Inhale to reach up. And then exhale, dive over, roll down a little further. Really hollowing out the abdominals. Inhale. And exhale, roll back up, reaching the arms up and lift the chest. Good, and then as you roll down the next time, maybe you go a little bit further. Further. Maybe you can keep straight legs. Maybe you bend the knees a little. Let your head, your arms hang heavy. Inhale. Exhale. Roll your spine back up, bone by bone. Inhale to lift the arms. Exhale, we roll it down. Far as you feel comfortable. Good, I'm going to hang here, hold the stretch for 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm going to bend my knees, come down. And then we're going to lie down on your back, ready for bridging. So you can use your towel as a pillow if you tend to get tight neck or you've got tight shoulders. Just roll it up into a pillow if needed. Come and lie down on your back. Having your feet about hip width, hip bone width distance apart, arms by your side. Let's go into our bridging, so peeling the spine up off the mat. So first movement, inhale. Exhale, tilt the pelvis towards you, lift your hips, and peel your spine up off the mat into your bridge. So you're up on your shoulders, hips are lifted, long legs. Inhale and hold. Good. And then exhale, roll your spine back down, bone by bone, all the way back down onto the mat. Inhale at the bottom. Make sure the arms are reaching long by your side. And repeat, peel and lift. Reach the legs out long. Inhale. And exhale, engage the abdominals. Draw into your center as you roll back down. So if you're a little bit tight through your back, focus a little bit more on drawing your abdominal wall into the center. Take your time as you roll your spine up. Press your feet through the mat as you lift. Inhale, hold at the top, reach everything long. And then take your time coming down, roll down through your upper back, middle back. Now really tilt the pelvis towards you, bring your lower back down before your hips. And if you have any cramp, hug your knees into your chest if you need. Good, let's do 2 more. Exhaling, peel and lift. So we're opening the hips up here. If we've been sitting all day, this is a position we're not used to. And then use the abdominals to articulate, roll your spine down. Good, one more time. Press the feet through the mat. Draw the waistline in as you roll up, up, up. Inhale, hold it at the top. And exhale, melt your spine back down, bone by bone. So I'm going to increase the challenge now that the spine's a little bit warmer. But you can always continue the bridging as we were doing. So let's inhale, prepare. Exhale, roll back up into your bridge and hold. I'm going to lift my heels up and down. Heels lift and lower, keeping the pelvis lifted, keeping the length. Good. And 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower the heels, keep the hips up. I'm going to lower my pelvis down a little, press it back up. Down a little, press it back up. 6. Lift. Feel the back of the thighs engaging a little more. Good. And 4. Abs in as you lift the hips. 3, 2, 1. And roll your spine back down, bone by bone. And just give your knees a little hug. Your hamstrings should have woken up a little there. The next one will be a little bit more challenging again. So, again, you can repeat what we just did, or we go into a single leg variation. So inhale, prepare, exhale, roll your spine up and hold your bridge. Good, I'm going to take my right leg to tabletop. Press through the left foot, feel the left hamstring. Lower your foot back down, keep the pelvis up, switch to the other leg. Good, let's keep alternating. I exhale to lift, I inhale to lower. I'm trying to keep my pelvis as steady, stable, level as much as I can for 4 more. Good. 3, keep going. I'm going to take a little look at you guys. Good, 1 more each leg. Nice, good. And then roll your spine back down, bone by bone. It looks like you're ready for a little bit more of a challenge. So inhale, exhale, roll your spine back up into your bridge. We're going to stay on one leg a little longer now. So take one leg to tabletop. I've got my right leg. I'm going to keep my pelvis where it is. I tap my foot to the mat. I lift my leg back up. Tap, lift. Keep pressing through your left foot. Keep the pelvis lifted. Try 4 more if you can. Good. 3. Hips are staying up. Hamstrings might be cramping. Isn't that fun? And there's dogs all around. Good. And then switch to the other leg. Woo, no rest. Tap, lift, tap, lift. Press down through your supporting foot into the mat for 4 more. Good, 3. We have a reward after this, 2. 1, take your foot back to the mat, roll your spine back down. Good, all right, hug your right knee in with your hands around the back of your thigh. And then I'm just going to extend towards a hamstring stretch, and then I release. So I bend and stretch. Now your supporting leg can be bent, or if you're feeling like you want a bit more challenge in your hamstring stretch, you could straighten it. Do what feels kind of comfortable for you. 4 more. 3. 2. Last one. Good. Let's switch to the other leg. Hug it in around the back of the thigh. And straighten the knee and bend. You can straighten the supporting leg or keep it bent. Good. This is just getting the hamstring a little stretch after all that work for 4. And 3. And 2. Last one. Good. All right. Bring both legs to a tabletop position.
And your arms are a little bit wider than your mat. We're going to go for side to side hip rolls. I'm going to inhale, roll my legs over to the left, turn my head to the right. And then exhale to roll back to center. Inhale, the legs roll to the other side. I turn my head over the way. Then exhale, roll it back. Keep that going. Press the arms into the mat. Press the shoulder blades into the mat. Enjoy this nice rotation through your spine. If you're having trouble with this for whatever reason, you can do it with your feet down on the mat. Good, let's go for about 4 more here. Work with your breath. Inhale as the legs roll to one side. Exhale to roll back. Good, 2 more. And 1 more. Good. Hug your knees into your chest. Release for a moment. Good. Place your feet down on the mat for a moment and then interlace your fingers and take your hands behind your head. We'll go through a chest lift exercise before we go into our full abdominals. So we exhale and I curl my chest up. On the inhale, my hands come back around the thighs and I pull myself up higher. Stay here as you circle the arms back. Stay up with your chest. Hands go behind your head and release down. So it's 4 movements. Curl up on 1. The arms reach, we pull ourselves up higher 2. Arms go back behind the head 3. Roll back down 4. Again, exhale, curl up on 1. Inhale, the arms extend. Exhale, I pull myself up higher. Inhale, my arms circle back. Exhale, release down. Keep going. Exhale, I take a look, curl up. Inhale, you reach with the arms. Exhale, pull yourself up higher. Stay there as you circle the hands back behind your head and then roll back down. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, curl up. Inhale, reach with the arms. Exhale, pull yourself up higher, higher, higher. Good, hands go back behind your head and then roll yourself back down. 1 more time. And curling up on 1. Exhale. Inhale, reach with the arms. Exhale, pull yourself up higher, higher. And exhale, the hands go back behind your head and roll back down. Take a little rest. Good. So next we're going to take the right leg into our chest, hug it. Either leg, don't worry too much about which leg. I'm going to curl my chest up and I'm going to shoot the other leg out. Shoulders are down. I've got this push-pull with my hands and my shin. I'm pushing my shin up as I'm pushing my hands down. I switch and switch. Now, if you have any neck issues here, maybe you could take your hands behind your head to ease the neck. And even then, you could do this with your head down on the mat. Good. Let's go for 8, 7. Reach that leg across the room. 4, 3, 2, 1. And release back down. Good. Now you can always practice that one and do more. So interlace your fingers, hands behind your head, legs to a tabletop position. I'm going to curl my head, neck, and shoulders up. Stay lifted. Extending one leg out, and you twist across to the bent leg. Come back through the center. Inhale. Exhale, twist to the other side. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist. Now make sure your pelvis isn't twisting. It's just through the rib cage, the chest, and you're curling to the bent knee. Good. Exhale, twist. Inhale, center, 4. 4 more. And 3. And 2. Good. Last one. And release down. Lower your feet back. Good. Stretch your legs out. Stretch your arms out. Let your abdominals have a moment. Good. All right. right, so we're going to try double leg stretch. It is a little bit harder. So let me talk you through it, and I'll give a few options as well. So let's have both legs hugged. Curl your chest up. So the goal here is to keep your chest lifted. I'm going to reach both arms up, both legs up. I've stayed curled up. I hug my knees in. A little bit harder. Extend the legs away and the arms back, but keep your chest up. And hug. The option for neck is just to keep the hands behind your head. Okay, so then if your neck is feeling a bit of strain, I inhale everything out. I exhale, hug, and lift my chest a little bit higher. Inhale out, exhale, hug. Inhale out, exhale, hug. For 4. Keep the back connected to the mat. Keep your chest up. 3. Inhale, 2. Good, last one. And relax. Oh, good, your abs should be feeling pretty happy, right? So let's do a nice kind of release after all the ab work. We're going to go for a little bit more in a moment, but let's take one leg straight and one leg bent. I take my opposite hand to the bent knee. So I've got my right knee up and my left hand's grabbing the knee. So rest your head down. I'm going to pull that knee over, a bit like the side to side, and keeping my shoulder on the mat. And I'm pulling the knee over. Good, and then roll back. Same thing, same leg. Roll again for 4. And then roll back. And 3. Good, and back. And 2. Good, let's do one more. And come all the way back, good. Let's switch to the other legs. It's a nice one just to release the low back, get some rotation. So opposite hand to knee, the other arm is out wide, and I pull the leg over, and I turn my head away. And then I roll back. Good, keeping that shoulder connected to the mat. And release. Good, and for 3. You may discover one side a little tighter. And 2 more. Good, and 1 more. Good, and come back. All right, that was your brief little rest before our next sequence of abs. So we're going to take the hands behind the legs, and we're going to curl ourselves all the way up to sitting. And we're going to start the next one in a seated position. So let's keep the hands behind the thighs, sitting up tall. Inhale. I exhale and I round through my spine, keeping my hands strongly holding the back of my thighs. I'm really trying to round my lower back, deepen my abdominal contraction, and then I roll back up. Inhale. Exhale, rock back through the pelvis, round your spine, look to your inner thighs. Try and tighten your abs more, and then roll back up. Exhale, curl. Inhale up. Exhale, curl. Inhale up. Really trying to narrow the waist. Draw the waistline in towards your center. And up. Good. Last one. We're going to roll back and hold. Reach the arms in front. Hold for 4. 3. Tighten your waist. 2. 1. Roll back up. Good. Maybe you have your knees a little more bent so your feet feel grounded. I roll back again, maybe a little bit further. Hold 4. 3. Hold with your abs. 2. 1. Roll back up. Option to make this a little easier is stay holding your thighs. Okay. 2 more. And I roll back to where I can without my feet lifting off. Hold 4. 3. 2. 1. And curl back up. Ooh. Last one. Inhale first. Exhale. Roll back to where you can keep your feet down. Pull the tummy in. Hold 4. 3, 2, 1. Continue coming all the way down onto your back. So keep the knees a little bit bent. We're going to try the full roll up with knees bent, then with legs straight. So inhale here. Exhale, my arms, my head, my chest lift. I curl all the way up. Now, option here for a tight lower back like me. I roll my towel up into a little lumbar roll, and this will help me roll down with a little more control if you need it. All right, let's roll it down. This is just an option with the towel if you feel you need a little bit of support. Inhale, exhale, curl, lift all the way back up. Good, sit tall at the top and roll it back slowly, bone by bone. Lower back, middle back, upper back. Extend the arms. Inhale, and then exhale, lift the arms, curl the chest, roll back up. Good. If you want to challenge yourself a little more, both legs straight. Sit tall, and exhale, curl, roll, lower back connects, middle back, upper back. Inhale, reach the body long. Exhale, arms, head, chest, lift. We roll using those abdominals. Take a nice little spine stretch, hamstring stretch here. And then continue rolling down. I'm not going to straighten up. I'm going to keep the curve now. Roll down. Deepen that abdominal contraction. Good. Everyone looks very much in control here. Good abdominal control. Let me watch a couple of you more. Roll, lift. Good. And then stretch forward. Round your spine like you're rolling over a ball. Keep the round shape in your back and continue rolling back onto the mat, bone by bone. Good, arms reach back, inhale, long body, exhale, lift, curl. Now if anyone's feeling like this is too easy, arms raise a little. And then this increases the challenge to control our body down. This is an option, you don't have to choose it. Inhale, exhale, curl. Woo. Take that spine stretch, hamstring stretch. Reach back up and curl. Lower back, middle back, all the way down. Inhale, exhale, curl, lift, and stretch over. Last one, we're going to stay down this time, so to last, and release. Good, once you're all the way down, we're then going to roll over onto your stomach. So you're going to come down onto your tummy, legs are stretched long, and then I'm just going to rest my forehead on my hands, so I'm face down. And I'm going to talk you through what to do with your legs and your hips. So you should be able to just stay looking down. It's a pretty simple one. So I want you to press your pubic bone into the mat a little bit. Feel your abdominals engaged. Take a breath in. Without changing the shape of your pelvis, we lift one leg just off the mat, trying to keep the pubic bone down and the abs firm. And then alternate one leg up and down. Good, so once you've got that, just keep your head down. We're trying to lift the leg without arching the low back. Good, so belly button draws in. Good, and then we kind of alternate right, left, like the little swimming legs. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, rest. Squeeze your legs together. We lift both legs at the same time. So pubic bone presses down. Lengthen your tailbone away. Zip up your abs. Exhale, both legs lift and lower. Lift and lower. Now, can you lift your legs without arching through your lower back? Makes it a lot more work in the back of your thighs when you restrict any movement through the rest of the body. For 4 and 3 and 2, and 1. Good, so you should feel the back of the legs working there. Now we go to the upper back. We'll join the legs back in a moment. Palms are coming onto your mat. Heels of the hands are sort of in line with the underneath part of your shoulder blades, bra strap, heart rate monitor. Elbows bent, head and chest hovering. Legs actively long but on the mat. I inhale, push into the mat, lift my chest, look to the front end of my mat, open my chest, exhale to lower. Inhale, reach and lift. Just lifting to the lowest rib. Legs long, pubic bone down. Exhale down. Keep going. I'm going to take a look. Inhale to lift the chest. Look to the front end of your mat. Exhale to lower. Good. So think about the crown of the head reaching forward and up. Elbows reaching back. Exhale down. Inhale, press and lift. Eye gaze lifts. Good. And down now, you're going to try and lift a little bit higher. So can you lift up towards the belly button? Long legs, pull up through the abdominals. And exhale, roll your body back down. Legs are actively lengthening. Inhale, peel and lift up towards the navel. Open the chest, long neck. And exhale down. For those of you who feel like you want to come up a little higher, come up towards the hip bones. Lifting, pressing into the pubic bone. We come a little higher and melt back down. Good. Inhale, press the floor away. Lift towards the hips. Look forward to the wall in front. And then if you're feeling up for the swan, that's where we come up towards the thighs. I lift off my hips, I straighten my arms, I widen my chest, and then I melt my body back down onto my hips, onto my navel. My eyes start to slowly follow back down to looking at my mat. Again, press the floor away. Look forward, look straight ahead. Open your chest, strong arms, straight, strong legs. Watch we're not slouching. Push and open the chest, and then melt your body back down. Good. Show me 2 more like that. Start to press the floor away. Elbows reach back. Open the chest. Strong body. Lift up through your center. And then roll back down through the hips, through the belly, the chest, all the way down. Good. 1 more. Press up. Long legs. Actively reach your legs. Shoulders away from the ears. Long neck. Good, and melt your body back down. Good, so let's, we prepared our legs before. We did the little swimming legs, so let's go for swimming. I'm going to prep it slowly and then encourage you to pick up the pace. So both arms are stretched out in front, a little bit wider than shoulders, and same with the legs. Let's open the body up a little. The chest is lifted, and I want you to press your pubic bone into the mat here. And that means lengthening the tailbone back. Good. I'm going to lift my left arm and my right leg. And then I lower and I switch. Right arm, left leg, and lower. Keep alternating. Keep your chest slightly lifted, looking to the front end of your mat. Good. Now let's make it flow a little. Right, switch, left, switch, switch, switch. Switch a little bit faster, switch and switch, switch, switch. Good. We pick up the pace a little bit more if you can. We go switch, 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 swim, swim, swim. 4, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift both arms, both legs, lift your chest. And release down. Good. Nice job. Press up. Sit back to release through the spine. So after being on our stomach and arching, let's kind of do a nice cat stretch to release a little. So hands come under the shoulders, knees under hips. And from here, I deepen my abdominals and I round my spine, pushing the mat away through my hands, I'm really trying to round my low back more than anything. I come back to a straight back, just to a straight back. I'm not going to go to the full cat, as we were just in that cat shape position already. So we go from a round back to a lengthened spine. Exhale to round. Inhale to lengthen out. Good, 3 more. Exhale, deepen the abdominals. Push the mat away through your hands. And release. Good, 2 more. Scoop and round. And arch. Good, 1 more. Round. Good, okay. Some plank. I'm going to give you some options for planks here. If there's any wrist issues, please go onto your forearms for any of the planks. I'm going to add a little bit of cardio to this. It's optional, so I'm going to start it slow and give some of you who want a little bit more workout, a bit more cardio. So spread the fingers wide. We're going to step into our plank position and lower the pelvis a little, get that nice diagonal line through the body, reaching the crown of the head forward. I bring my right knee in, I step it back, my left knee in. I keep alternating. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Quick moment of stretch here. We either repeat it or you add the running legs. So it looks like this. Let's go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Down dog or to your knees to stretch. Good. So if you need to shake out your wrists, we're going to repeat that again. So we'll do 1 set slow, 1 set cardio. By all means, you can do both with the running legs if you want. Show me your plank. And we go right leg, left leg, right, left, jog it if you want. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's bend our knees this time. Sit back, release. Give your wrists a little release. 1 more, your choice of stepping it or running it. Good, ready? Hands under shoulders, strong upper body. Let's repeat, let's go. Step it or jog it. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Oh, that should get the blood pumping. All right, so grab a drink if you need after that. We're going to come to a kneeling position next, so kneel to face me. Okay, so if you're mirroring me, just copy so your same leg is stretched out. And then we're going to take both arms and reach them out. So it's a little combination here of side bending and some hip work. So I'm going to bend towards the leg that's stretched out. I get a really good side bend here, side bend stretch. Good, and then I come up, I windmill, I take my hand down to the mat, hand behind my head, I lift my leg, press up, side bend. So we're going to make that flow. So we come up. As I land, I lift and kick, up and over. Hey, puppy dog. And lift. And up and over. Show us your down dog stretch. And lift. Up. Over. Good. 3 more. Up and over. Enjoy that stretch. 2 more. One more. We're going to stay down here and lift the leg. 8, 7. Press the head into your hand. 6. This hand is right under your shoulder. Whoops, I nearly fell over. 4, 3, 2. Hold it up, little pulse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come up. So both hips are working there. You may notice both sides are working differently. Good. Come back all the way over again. Hand behind the head. Now here it's like you're moving the leg down a hill. I tap. I come up over the hill, bring it forward. Up and over. Up and over. Up and tap it back. Up, tap it forward. Woo! Oh. Good. And 3. And 2. One more forward, one more back. Good. Bring it back to the center. Press all the way up. Side bend over. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. So then, a nice one now, I promise. We keep the foot down. The same arm. But now I'm going to add rotation. I twist, spiral, come back up. And again, twist, reach through, and back up. Good, 3 more. Looks like your dog likes Pilates, Ian. 2 more. Or he's hungry. And 1 more. Good, come all the way up. Take one last nice mermaid here. Good. Now a little surprise for you. We're going to come over onto the forearms. Show me a forearm plank. I threw you there, didn't I? Now take a look. I just tap my knee to the mat and then I switch. My toes stay on the mat. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Both knees down. And we have another release. Good. Other side. So come up to kneeling, facing to the front. Now I'm going to take the other leg out. So make sure you switch legs. Reaching the arms out, grow tall. Yes, if you need extra padding on your knee, you can always double up your mat. Good. We're going to side bend towards the straight leg. Get that nice stretch. And then we windmill over, my hand catches behind my head, the leg lifts, push the floor away, I come back up and over. So we're going to make that flow. So as I'm coming down, my leg lifts, press the floor away, I'm up into my side bend. Good. And for 4. Up and over. Good, so it's like you work hard for a second and then you get a reward with a little mermaid stretch. Good, and 2 more. On this last one, we stay down, catch the hand behind the head, press the head into the hand, we lift. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold the leg up, little ones. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come up, side bend. Woo. Good job. Now we've got the up and over. So we come back down, take the same position, press the head into the hand. I lift the leg, I bring it up and over, tap towards the front, up and over, tap to the back. Up, front, up, back, up, front. 3, and back, and 2, and back. 1 more. Forward, back, center, press up, side bend. Good. Then we come all the way back over. Arm reaching up. This time we add our spiral twist. Reach through. And reach back up. Follow the arm with your eyes. And again, we're twisting through the shoulders, the ribs. And release back up. Good. 3 more. And up. Good. 2 more. And one more. Good. Come all the way up. Take another nice side bend here. 4, 3, 2, 1. We come all the way down. Come onto that forearm plank. Lower the pelvis. Elbows under shoulders. Tap the knees. Tap, tap, tap. A little bit faster. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And bend both knees. And release back. Whew. Good. All right, grab a quick drink if you need. I am. I need one. So next we have some rolling like a ball. Okay. So a little bit of inversion where we're going to be rolling back. So if you're not good for that rolling type movement, I'd like you to go back to that one we did where we were rolling back like this. Work on that. It's the same kind of focus muscle group. But for those of you who are up for rolling like a ball, we're going to tuck our legs in a little here. Make sure you've got enough room behind you to roll. Now I'm going to balance on my sit bones and lift my feet just off the mat. This is challenging enough. And then I round my spine so it's in a little ball shape. I rock back to the widest parts of my shoulders, and then I try and come back up and balance. And if you have dogs, it's going to be hard. Inhale back, exhale up. Now, for some of you, watch you're not throwing your head back. So you want to look at your inner thighs the whole time. I'm not rolling onto my head or my neck. It might touch lightly, but mostly onto the widest parts of your shoulders. Trying not to put your feet down at the top. Good. Let's go for 6. Keep it flowing. 5, 4. Keep going. I'm going to take a look at you. 3. Keep looking to the inner thighs. Good. 2 more. Nice. 1 more. All right. Good. Let's make it a little bit harder if you're up for it. Yeah. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cross my legs. And then I wrap my hands around my feet. So I'll show you from the front. So it looks like this. Now you don't have to do this option. So I've got one leg crossed over the other, and then I wrap my hands around the outsides of my feet. Okay, and then we attempt to roll like a ball. This one's called crab. We're gonna roll like a crab. So it's gonna be hard to not topple forward at the top. Good, so we rock back, inhale, up on the exhale. Keeping that ball shape, looking to the inner thighs. Good, for 6, keep going. This is great for mobilizing your back. Abdominals have to pull you up. And it's a little bit of fun too. 3, good. 2, thankfully both your dogs aren't getting in the way. 1, good, all right, rest there. So now our spine is pretty warmed up to do a more full inversion. So I'll show a modified version first. Again, if you're not doing any type of inversion, you could practice your assisted roll up. Yeah, so coming all the way up and down. So that's an option for those who aren't rolling over with me. But if you are, come down onto your back and let's start with legs at tabletop. So I'll show you the modified rollover. I lower my legs down a bit, I push with my hands, and I roll over with bent knees. I roll my spine back down, and then tap my toes towards the mat. So if you're not up for doing that, I recommend the assisted roll up as your exercise for now, okay? If you don't want to do inversion. Now, if you guys that are trying the inversion and you want to make it a little bit harder, we can do straight leg. We're just rolling to the widest parts of your shoulders. The head is just lightly resting, not a lot of tension. And then we roll down with as much control as we can and reach the legs down. So either bent or straight. Peel and lift just to the widest parts of your shoulders. You're not heavily on your head or your neck. Exhale, melt your spine back down. Good, I'm going to take a little look. So try and keep the head on the mat. Exhale, roll over. Inhale, hold your position. And then exhale, you roll your spine back down. So we're not coming all the way up to sitting. That's only if you're doing assisted roll up. Here we just roll down and take our legs down a little. Good. You might be remembering I did this with the teaser, so maybe you're requesting the teaser, some of you. Good. Nice, guys. Let's do one more. Really good one for decompressing your spine. So you really might be feeling a little lower back stretch here. All right, once you're finished with that one, rest your feet on the mat and just rock your knees side to side. So I am going to teach you teaser. Why not? This will be our last exercise down on the mat, and then we're going to come up to standing. So we're going to go through a little sequence of teasers, starting from a little bit easier to a little bit harder, okay? So take your feet a bit further down the mat so they're not bent up too close. Good. All right, I'm going to take my right leg to tabletop. My arms reach overhead. Like your roll up, we lift the arms and head and chest. I curl all the way up. Maybe I straighten this leg out. Maybe you keep it bent. Inhale, I roll back down and I bend my knee back in. Good, let's just do one more like this. Curl, reach the leg out. I stay just behind my sit bones and then I roll it back. Good, switch to the other leg. Take your right foot down next to your left. Pick the left one up. Inhale. Exhale, curl, reach, extend the leg long. Just stay behind your sit bones, not all the way up. Roll back down, bend your left knee back in. One more, inhale. Exhale, curl, reach, lift, inhale. Nice, guys, and then exhale, roll it back down. Good. Okay, now next step up. Right leg goes straight on the mat. My left one is a little bit bent. Not all the way up. My foot is down. Good. Inhale. I start to lift. Exhale. I lift my chest and then my right leg floats off. And I come all the way to that same position we're in. Not too high. See if you can lift the leg. And then I roll back down. And then my leg rests on the mat. Inhale. Firstly, you lift the arms, head and chest. Then the leg floats off. Inhale. Exhale, roll back down. Switch legs. Right knee's just a little bit bent, left one straight. Inhale. I exhale, I lift off my shoulder blades, then my left leg floats or my other leg floats. Inhale, hold. Now roll down bone by bone. Lower the left leg back down. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Curl. Lift. And the leg floats. Inhale. Hold. And roll it back down. So you're probably not wanting to do any more teaser, but let's take it to the next level up. Both legs at tabletop. Inhale here. Exhale, I curl up, I come up, I try and balance like we were in rolling like a ball. Inhale, and then I exhale and I roll back down. Legs are back to tabletop. One more, inhale. Exhale, curl, lift, hold, I'm just behind my sit bones, I'm not all the way up. And then melt back down. Okay, so if you're still with me, we add on by curling, reaching, legs extend. Inhale, exhale, I roll back down and bend my knees back in. Inhale, exhale, curl, reach. If you can, straighten your legs. Inhale, hold. Woo. down. Good. Hug your knees into your chest. I'm going to give you the opportunity to try the full teaser. Optional, okay? So we start with both legs straight, both arms back. So it's the same preparation as our chest lift. I roll up, I come up off my shoulders, and then both legs lift. Ooh, inhale. I start to roll back. I reach my legs out long, and I control it down the best I can. One more. Lovely, guys. You look awesome. Inhale. Start with your arms, your head, your chest. Then you lift your legs. Hold it at the top. Breathe in. And exhale. Roll back down. Oh, yes. Oh, my gosh. Good work, guys. Hug your knees into your chest. That's your homework. Practice teaser tomorrow. Okay, so roll up. Come over onto your hands and knees. We're going to work our way up to standing to finish. Nearly there. So find your plank. Don't worry, not for long. This is quite a nice stretch. I'm going to step my right foot forward between my hands. Then test your balance. You can do this off your mat if you want. I lift up. I really keep this back leg straight so I get a nice opening through my hips. I come back down, place my hands on the mat, back to plank. Good. Left foot forward. Press up, straight back leg, arch. Come back down, back to your plank. One more. Each leg. Right foot. Press through both feet. Back leg straight. Arch and look up. Reach back down. Find your plank. Good. One more. Press through both feet. Arch. Keep that back leg straight. We're going to stay here. Good. And then bring both feet together. Woo. Nice job. All right. So let's take a little cool down to finish. Feet are hip width apart. Let's take our roll downs. So let's see how we feel from the start of class to now. We're going to roll down. Now we might find we can keep our legs a little straighter. We're going to hang here. Take a deep breath in. Bring your weight towards your toes a little. Press through the mat with your feet. Roll your spine back up. Inhale, the arms reach and lift. And then exhale, dive back over, rolling it down, bone by bone. Let your arms hang heavy. Let your head hang heavy. Stay here for a little bit longer. Feel the weight towards your toes a little bit more. Inhale, and then as you exhale, engage your abdominals. Slowly roll back up. Good, arms lift up to the ceiling, and then circle them all the way back. Good, let's check our balance now, see how if everything is connected. So take the arms out in front and lift your heels up and down. Lift your heels, you might be better stepping off your mat. So straight legs and just lift your heels, lower your heels. Good, straight knees, lift and lower for 4, 3, 2, lift your heels, hold, grow tall, push into your big toes, crown of the head to the ceiling, lift your arms up, pick a spot on the wall. You don't need to follow me now. We open our arms out wide and they come down next to your thighs. Take your arms back out to the sides, press into your big toes, reach to the ceiling, and come all the way down. Good. Well done, everyone. Awesome work. Let me know how you went. If you want to turn your microphone back on, you're welcome to. Otherwise, have an awesome day, evening, whatever time it is where you are.